Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Taken at the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete. So there you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the third quarter gets underway. Here's Mecole Hardman. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And some room to work. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 96 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to. They didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, it created a big run. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10, Wilson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. On first down, Cohen. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Flush to it. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
I'd say it's not panic time yet, but let's be honest about it. Empty possession here, not what you're looking for when you're down a couple of scores.
Absolutely not. Trying to start the second half off on the right foot. Unfortunately, going to give the ball up. And incomplete on the deep ball. Here's Tressway now as he'll kick it away for the second time. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. Fielded just inside the 20. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5, and it'll be Titan football. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Bridgewater to throw it. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the gun, Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. A big play that time for the Titans. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Not much there, only a yard. Now it's 2nd and 9. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. Quick slant, caught by Moore. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting through.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
Tariq Cohen and the rest of the offense heading back out there. And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play caller.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
On 1st down, they go right back to Cohen. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. Trey Hendrickson, the one who gets him on the ground. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Play action. It's Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
That's complete to Mooney.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 24-yard line.
So that was a very nice play, Charles, from a very speedy cornerback.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down.
Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Titans. And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
So now our referee looking at the sideline saying, are you sure? But yes, this defense has accepted the penalty. So that means they will not take possession on the fumble recovery. Well, not sure why in the world you do that, but that is apparently the decision.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Throwing, Bridgewater. That one complete to the former Seminole Auden Tate. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. On play action. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Another try after the first down sack. Bridgewater.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to lead to a third down. Now Bridgewater. Being chased out left. Wiggles free. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. On now is the Titans punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's Wilson. Hits his target, the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll try to run for it with Cohen. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Here's a give running left. It's Cohen. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. They try again with Cohen. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And he fires one incomplete.
So, Charles, you talk about this head coach and his future with this franchise. Look, it's been a frustrating year, and I think we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier in the week.
Yeah, he's trying to say all the right things, isn't he? But he's heard the rumors. He knows what's going on out there. And right now, he is tired of having to answer the question, are you on the hot seat in every meeting with reporters? This week, he kind of said, I've had enough. And I don't blame him. He looks like a guy that may very well be out the door.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Floyd. And now they're in the hurry up. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. Now it's Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. So an incomplete pass a moment ago, and that leads to 2nd and goal. They'll try the left side. It's Cohen, and he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tariq Cohen with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Booker to return it. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll start on the ground with Hines. And now off to the races down the right side. Past the 20. Touchdown Titans. Nyheim Hines, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Titans are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So Russell Wilson and the offense down by 2 touchdowns. 1:50 to play. Field goals useless at this point. They need 2 touchdowns, and they need them in short order. On 1st down, Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. After the sack on 1st down, Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 20. At this stage of the game, down 2 scores, they had to put the football in the air. Unfortunately, it gets picked off.
And the criticism comes easily in situations like this, but you just laid it out. Look where they are on the scoreboard. Look at where the clock is in the game. He has to take a chance here and try and get the ball downfield to his receivers. Unfortunately, it was picked off.
Second and 11 now.
Now it's Hines. And he powers his way up past the 30. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?